joining us on our second test review. So this is going to say review. By the way, I'm going to point out a couple of typos on this document here. This was supposed to say Mason and Mason. Mason and Mason, that says Jason, but it's supposed to say Mason. Okay? For number 3 and 4.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
For number 3 and 4, guys, please don't talk. So make sure you fix that. Also, on the top of the second page, this is supposed to say kilometers. How many kilometers did he run? Okay, so 2 little mistakes there. On the top of the second page. Kilometers, yes. Okay, so review. Now, I have number 1 and 2. What's different about those? What? What's different about number 1 and 2? Big, huge difference. Ariel. Well, no, but what's the difference between 1, 2, and the whole rest of the test? Look on your paper. You can see something totally different between 1 and 2 and the rest of the test. It's multiple choice. Everybody say multiple choice.
Multiple
choice. So the reason we're saying multiple choice, the reason I have those there is so you guys can practice working correctly on the multiple choice, the way that I think people should work on multiple choices. So here we go. Are they asking us for the unit rate? I don't know. Let's read it. Calculate the unit rate. What do you guys think? Are they asking us for unit rate?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, go ahead. Do you have a code name? Do you have a code name? You want to be Tiffany? Alright, Tiffany, go up to the mic. The mic's over there. I have a mic, but it's up there.
Oh, no.
You see the right feet? That's the microphone. Okay, how do we do it?
Okay, 3/4 times
3/4
times 4 1 because we're dividing.
Okay, but let's write it first as division. So divided by 1/4.
And then we're gonna flip.
Now why is it division? Because we're finding the
unit rate.
Unit rate. I want to see everyone writing.
Ow.
Good. Okay. Now what do we do?
3/4 times 4/1 because we're flipping the 1/4. And then it equals 12/4.
Hold on. I'm going to reduce them. Let's divide 4 and 4 by 4. We get
1. And then
1.
equals
Hey!
3.
3/1. Very good. Now we're going to see how Mr. Pass should have written this test better. So that was 12/4. That's correct. But it should have had a 3 here. Miles per hour. Because it's definitely not hours per mile. So let's say the answer is C. 3 miles per hour. I should have fixed that. Yes. It says miles per hour. Okay, let's hear it for Blueberry coming up to the top. Blueberry. Muffin. There you go. All right. Okay, so how do we do this problem?
We have to do 3/4,
Mm-hmm.
and then did I do the divided?
Yeah, dividing by.
Divided by 2/1.
Good. Everybody write this down. Good. And that becomes?
And it becomes 3/4 times 1/2, or 1/2.
Excellent. And that becomes?
4/8.
Okay, equals 3/8.
3/8.
Yeah, 3/8. Okay, and the answer is?
8.
Alright, let's give her a hand. So you see, if you look at 6/4, you're going to say, oh yeah, 2, oh that makes sense, 2 times 3.
Well,
Okay, so I would not look at the answer before you do the problem. Alright, Mason works at Starbucks. Good for him. Alright, hold on. 10 hours of work. How much will he make this week if he works 45 hours? So, who could write some math for that? Who could write some math out to solve that problem? Okay, go ahead, young lady. No? Okay. Who else wanted to? Nobody? Okay, so $140 for 10 hours of work. How could we write that as a proportion?
140 over 10.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you do 10 over 140 or 140 over 10. However, you probably want to find the unit rate over 1 hour. So it's probably better if you do 140 over 10. Okay, so we have 140 over 10. And now what do we do once we find out how much each hour is? After we find out how much 1 hour is, then what do we do? Times 45. There we go. See? Any questions about that? So 140 divided by 10 hours is going to give us how much for every 1 hour. Please make sure you're writing this down. And then you're going to multiply that times 45. Okay. What's 140 divided by 10? 14 bucks every hour times 45 is, I believe it's 630.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Just write it down. Any questions on that one? Okay, what question? Alright. Okay, $140 for 10 hours. We want to find out how much every hour. So that's divided by 10. Yeah, so that makes 14 bucks. So this thing right here, so this thing, yep, that thing made $14 here. And then this thing is times 45. It stays times 45 because there were 45 hours. Got it? Cool. Thank you for asking. Some other people probably had the same question. All right. All right. Anybody want to be brave and try this one? Okay. Come on down, Tiffany. All right. Let me read it, please. Miles. Yep. That's a lot of miles. How many kilometers did he run? Which is different, and 1 mile equals 1.61 kilometers. So, what do you think?
So, we need to do 9 miles divided by 1.61.
Find a proportion. 1 mile goes to how many?
1.61.
1.61. That's how much they compare to each other, right? So, how many miles are we doing?
9.
9 over x. Over how far? Because the relationship's going to be the same. Okay, how do we solve this?
Okay, so 1 times 9 equals 9. So
Right, so this is going times 9. And on the bottom, we have to do the same thing. So, we go times 9. 1.61 times 9. Let me get my handy dandy calculator. 1.61 times 9. 14.49. 14.49. We need to label it.
miles, no, kilometers
Kilometers.
per hour.
Okay? Is everyone writing all this down yet? Alright, Melissa used a rate table to keep track of how much she earns as a babysitter. Good for her. Compared to the amount of time she works. So they want us to do what? Yes. So we are doing what?
Multiply.
Completing the table. Everybody say complete the table.
Complete the table.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. What would you do, Tiffany?
Okay, so I did 18.75 divided by 3.
Right. So does anyone see why she's dividing by 3?
No.
To get, and what's that called? What is this called when it's on one there? The unit rate. All right. $6.25.
And then I multiplied 6.25 times 1.5, which equals 9.37.
All right. Okay, so you use calculator. So she did 6.25, and since that's the unit rate, she's only doing an hour and a half, so times 1.5. Now, another way to do it would be to say, okay, this is for every hour, let's take half of it, because now they're doing half of hours. So it's not going to come out even. You can't cut a quarter in half exactly. Well, how much is half of 25 cents?
That's not
It's 12 and a half. It's 12 and a half. So we're going to round up to 13. So we need to add $3 because half of this is $3.13. So we're going to say, okay, $6.25 plus $3.13 is, yeah, 9.38 because I rounded up. Yeah. So here, 9.38. And then 12.50. Yep, that was 2 times 6.25. Now we add another $3.13. Everybody's writing this down. 1563. Am I right? Cool. She says I'm right. 6.25. But we have to write what it means. $6.25 for what? Every day, every year, every 1,000 years? $6.25 per hour. As a matter of fact, I should use my magic lasso and move it over. Magic?
Wow.
Oh, well, you're just jealous because you can't do this on your paper. Melissa is going to babysit for 6 hours. How much money will she make? Times 6, that's correct. Yeah, that's what I would do. 18.75 times 2. Excellent job.
Thank you.
That's right. 36.50. Any questions about this? That's an excellent job, young man back there. Joseph. Woo! Joseph, that was a fantastic idea you had. Would you like to tell YouTube at the microphone? Come on, Joseph.
Come on, Joseph. Let's go, Joseph. What are we talking about? Let's go, Joseph. Let's go.
Joseph. All right, last one. A fraction in here. So there's a whole bunch of different ways that you could solve this problem. Somebody last period, they had a really interesting way of solving it. Do you want me to show you how? Okay, I'm going to show you. So if you look at this right here, maybe you look at it and you say to yourself, hey, I don't like the fact that there's a fraction in the denominator, so I'm going to get rid of it. So I'm going to change it into a mixed number. I'm sorry, an improper fraction. So how do we do that? 4 1/3. So 4 times 3 is 12 thirds. And we also had 1/3 left over too. So what do we have? 13 thirds. Okay, now if we... Okay. So,
What?
the division problem is. Who can tell me what the division problem is?
I don't know.
I know you guys, go ahead. 1 divided by 13 thirds. Now how do we do this problem? We change it to 1. How do we do division of fractions? You guys know this.
Flip it.
Yeah, so 1 times
3 over 13.
3 over 13. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Lisa. So, what is the answer to that? Well, 1 times anything is itself. So, we actually could change this whole thing over here to 3 over 13. And then we don't have a fraction and a fraction, right? So, 3 over 13 equals 7 over x. Now, unfortunately, we don't have anything we can multiply to make from 3 to 7. But what we can do is cross multiply, right? 3 times x equals 7 times 13, right? So 3x equals, what is that? A 91. Divide by 3, divide by 3, we get x equals 10, because 30, oh no, it's 30, you're right, it's 30.
I can't even
30 and 1/3.
Mr. Paz,
91 over 3 is 30.
I don't know what you're trying to write. Can't see.
You mean this part here with the arrows?
No. Everything.
Everything.